Welcome to this presentation on soil compaction and practices we can do to alleviate it. Soil compaction occurs when the percent soil solids and the water holding pores increase while the percent air pores decrease when compared to a non-compacted soil. In this pie chart we can see the major components that make up a soil and the relative proportion of each. Now, taking that soil and compacting it, we can see changes in the major components within the soil. Air porosity has decreased from 25 to 15%, while the amount of water held increases, as does the solids, which makes sense as you compress the solid particles, which are the clays, silts, and sands, closer together. Compacted soils are poor growing mediums for turfgrass plants and result in detrimental growth, primarily root growth. Listed here are some of the effects on root growth and activity. Compacted soils result in shallower root systems and impede or slow root growth in the soil. Additionally, single-cell appendages that are produced along roots called root hairs, which account for 90% of water and nutrient absorption for the plant, is reduced, and the reduction in air pores often means lack of oxygen present for root respiration. Water and nutrient uptake is an active process by the plants that requires energy, produced by root respiration. If not enough oxygen is present, root respiration is greatly reduced. Here is a picture of a root growing in a sand root zone. Notice the numerous root hairs coming off the root. These root hairs are single-cell appendages, whereas previously mentioned, the majority of water and nutrients are taken up by these hairs. In compacted soils, these root hairs are significantly reduced. An observable impact of soil compaction is a poor water infiltration down through the soil. The water ponding on this screen is due to soil compaction. Also in this situation, the soil is water saturated and little if any oxygen is present, which will be detrimental to turf growth and survival. Here's another situation where soil compaction and maybe a few other issues are causing turf decline and water to pond. Besides greens and tees, soil compaction can occur across the golf course, on fairways and in roughs. In this photograph, this compacted area has resulted in the decline in turf even under dry conditions. This is a close-up showing the loss of turf and the compacted soil, as it's so dry that the clay is actually cracking. Sources of soil compaction on a golf course are basically daily activities that can occur in concentrated areas like greens. Water droplets can cause compaction, most severe on newly established sites, unless combined with other factors like maintenance or golfers. Golfers can cause compaction, again in concentrated areas like tees and greens. Compaction can be caused by vehicles like golf carts. I thought this cart picture was more interesting than this one. Maintenance equipment used daily can cause compaction. Again, I thought it would be more interesting to show you a piece of equipment like this one, or like this. Although taken here at the U.S. Open in 2007, and obviously the management intensity is much higher than on most golf courses, I hope you get the idea of the foot and vehicle traffic that can occur.